Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom and salutation to the Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth. All right, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures teaches us to do. All right. Shalom. Heard a few sisters, the Akwaf, that do listen to us as well. All right. This is Deuteronomy 16 verse 19. It says, "Thou shalt not wrest judgment, thou shalt not respect the persons, neither take a gift, for a gift doeth blind the eyes of the wise and pervert the words of the righteous." All right, and that's what a lot of people have done. A lot of our people from the modern, all right, 2/3, the rap niggas, all right, from like these guys who rap, these guys who act, because a lot of them are in the know, all right, all the way to these like false leaders, these false teachers in Israel, all right. A lot of the guys who you would deem or call elders, all right, that's over hundreds, thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, all right, and they not teaching them right. They're not teaching them the mark of the beast. Some of them not teaching them the name of the Lord or the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip spoken about in the book of Revelation. Because the so-called white man, who is Esau, Edom, the devil, all right, the arch enemy to us Israelites, and the Israelites are the blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Indian descent, and the confusion of faces, the ones who look like the other nations, all right, because our people have been scattered abroad and laid with the women of the other nations, all right, and we have seed amongst those nations, but we are the Israelites of this Bible, and if you can receive this truth, your spirit, and in your spirit, you can go back to being an Israelite, all right, on your father's side, all right. Not to get off the point, but just to clear something up. We are the Israelites. But with that being said, you know, it's a lot of people that have been paid off not to teach this truth, all right. The Apostle Paul said, "I have not shunned to declare unto you all the gospel." And us here, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, that's what we do, all right, because we don't need a piece of this man's cake. We don't need a piece of his pie. We don't want his shit. We want the kingdom of heaven. All right, we don't want 40 acres in the mule. We don't want a bitch or beer in the square. That's not what we want. We want the kingdom of heaven. All right, this is, let me see. So I'm going to read it over. This is Deuteronomy 16 and 19. It says, "Thou shalt not wrest judgment. Thou shalt not respect the persons, neither take a gift, for a gift doeth blind the eyes of the wise and pervert the words of the righteous." All right, and it also says, what is that, Exodus? Let me see. It says something to this effect. This is Exodus. This is Exodus 23 and 8. It says, "And thou shalt take no gift, for a gift blinded the wise and perverted the words of the righteous." All right, so it says the same thing, and that's what a gift does. All right, all the way down from the white man giving you a job, all right, giving you Section 8, giving you welfare, giving you link card. The white man give you that, your ass don't want to get up and go to work. The white man give you the job, you don't think he the devil. All right, now apparently you got to work and do all these things, but it is a balance to that. You always know who your enemy is. But those are just examples of those gifts. But ultimately, all those things are going to lead to the RFID chip anyway, which is the mark of the beast. So you got to have faith in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, when this man's well run dry. Because this kingdom is going down, all right? And there's going to be no more handouts. There's going to be no more buyouts. And there's going to be no more sellouts. All right? This is Ecclesiastes 7, and I think it's 7. All right. "Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart." These gifts destroy your mind. All right. You forget about Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. That's why in the scriptures, it says Jeshurun, which is another word for Israel. Jeshurun has wax fat, man. They get that dough. All right. They live in large. And they forget all about Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. They have no clue who the Lord is. They have no clue, all right, what he's about. They don't give a fuck anyway. All right. Matter of fact, here you go. This is Deuteronomy 32:15. It says, "But Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. Thou art waxing fat. Thou art grown thick. Thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook Yahweh that made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation." Because our people lightly esteem the rock of our salvation. King David, a rich man, a wise man, the mightiest man to live under Yahweh Shai. All right. The head of the church. All right, the head of the house of David himself said that the Lord was his rock and his fortress. So he actually had an abundance of things. All right, but he still knew that Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai was his rock. All right, you can't have your cake and eat it too, so to speak. The scripture says in the book of Acts, matter of fact, just let me get it. The scripture says, this is Acts 14:22. It says, "Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that we through much tribulation shall enter into the kingdom of Yahweh." So through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right. The scriptures tell you, woe to those who have received their constellation, so to speak. Those who are rich. All right. So if you get your prize on this side, all right, you're gonna get destroyed on this side, right along with the man who gave you that gift or whatever. Okay, this is St. Matthew 5:1. It says, "And seeing the multitude, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted." So if you're not poor in spirit, the Lord is looking for the humble, for the contrite. If you're not poor in spirit, Yahweh Shai ain't dealing with you, because from each and every brother, man, that the brothers that are sincere, you know, they fucked up. All right, they vexed. Their soul is something always on it, man. You know, like I tell people all the time, I just make this shit look good. I'm fucked up. Shit. I'm fucked up. All right, me personally. But I make it look good. I mean, I'm not a bum, so to speak, but we all got bills. We all got issues. Some of us got financial issues. Some of us got health issues. All right, some of us got issues with getting a woman, so forth. And shit, some of us probably got all of them. But the thing about it is, the Most High creates that balance so that you will always look and hope and lean upon Him, so to speak, because He is our rock and He is our staff. All right, it says, "Blessed are the meek. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yahweh. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Yahweh." And if you got these gifts and all these goodies and these treats, so to speak, you're not going to deal with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He's not going to deal with you. So if you can't have your cake and eat it. All right, on this side. It says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of Yahweh." Verse 10, St. Matthew 5:10. "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And we will be persecuted for righteousness' sake. All right, to get to the kingdom of heaven. All right, because that's what happened to the prophets before us, and that's what happened to us. And we already being persecuted through false accusations. All right, the Elder Apostle Ramlab just did the whole video on it. That's a good video that I advise the brothers to watch who haven't watched yet. All right, and we're going to get persecuted harshly. Some of us even to martyrdom. But call aloud Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Either way it goes. Verse 11, it says, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you. Ye shall speak all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward. For so persecuted they the prophets before you." So when you got all these gifts and all these treats, all right, whether you just some nigga on the street, all right, getting Section 8, whether you some high-paid false prophet, all right, who don't want to teach the men, who don't want to feed the flock, who shun and declare the gospel. And the scripture plainly tells you, I'm going to repeat it once again, like the apostle said, Apostle Paul said, I have not shunned to declare unto you all the gospel. All right. Speaking out of the volume of the book, like Yahweh Shah, who is the living word himself, said, Lo, I come, look, I come in the volume of the book, the whole thing, Isaiah 8:20, to the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this, there is no light in them, following the Spirit. All right, being wise, being brotherly, being humble, being submissive to your elders. All right, and other brothers. All right, being austere when it's time to be, having that balance, you know, being able to navigate in the world. If you're not following these scriptures, man, wholeheartedly, then the hell with you, man. But when you got those gifts, you're not going to do those things. All right, I ain't want to make this too long, but hey, call aloud, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Don't fall for the gifts and the goodies, man. All right. Call out Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the brothers. All right, out there pushing for themselves and for their families and for the truth's sake. Shalom.